Mic check, mic check.
Yeah.
What up?
It's episode 44 of the Longhouse Gaming Podcast. You guys can catch us on YouTube, X. If y'all over on X, it's just, come on, swing over here. I know some of y'all comfortable over there. You know what I'm saying? In Elon's world, but come over here. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
To the Google sphere of YouTube. Come over here, baby. You know what I'm saying? That way you can chat up with the gang. You know what I'm saying? It's a good time over here. It's a really good time over here. Shit, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. But before we start, I want to thank Gamsley for coming on, taking my spot as the White Viking.
He killed it too.
My man wore the shades and all, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gamsley, I appreciate you, brother, man. That was a good look for taking my spot. E-Ranks was Gucci, baby. We got Razor Ramon in the building. Stone King Tent Gaming. E-Ranks 30 Below was popping. Man, we got Atticus.
Hey.
Isaac Hayes 85 was popping, my boy. Solid White was up in here early. Early. Man, it's gonna be a good time today, man. And guys, I'm so listen, on Tuesday at 8:24 in the morning, it brought a tear to my eye. Hip hop is fucking back in a big way. BBL Drizzy thought he was gonna get in there and make some feet jokes. And Kendrick just came in with the nuclear bomb. Oh, we gonna hey, this is a gaming podcast, but we have to talk about that a little bit today.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Kung Fu Kenny.
K. Dot. He really is the boogeyman.
Yeah.
I would like, even as a bystander, I don't even want to say nothing negative about it because he might come after me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want those problems.
Bro, he kind of probably the only rapper that can be like, "Aw," in a verse. And I think it's dope, bro, to be honest.
Right.
To keep it 100 with you, Chief, because you know he about to do something with it.
Right.
Oh. Oh my gosh, bro. We're gonna talk about it, man. Look, but you know how we started off, man. We gotta do this game session. We're gonna talk about like what we've been playing and watching. Man, too many games out there, bro. I thought I was having a hard time last year. This year, crazy. This year has been absolutely nuts. Ninja Squirrel was popping, man. Spartan 661, I owe you a horn, man. So the reason why I was out on Tuesday, I'm gonna preface this with saying that I'm lying, but the girls wore me out last week, bro, with the horn. They wore me out.
Yeah.
GWG gang came up in here and they slutted me out, bro. I mean, that's the best way. Listen, when I got out of the podcast, my wife was sitting on the couch, bro, cracking the fuck up, bro. Like, she was dying laughing. They was like, they don't hold you out. Oh my god, it was hilarious, man. But let's go ahead and get into, and you know, my mic be clipping too much, so we're gonna do a little ASMR. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to you. You know, like the beginning of that Kendrick song, Euphoria, where he was talking down on them. You know what I'm saying? Man, we got so much good shit to talk about. Yes, we're gonna talk about that game of the generation. Yeah, I said it. I've been said it. Game of the generation. Starfield. Getting that much needed love, that DLC, baby. Hey, listen. Clip me all you want. Game of the generation. Clip that. Because it is. Because it's going to be a fucking problem. This DLC is already, this update in May is already crazy. The DLC is going to be, whoa! nuts. And it's just on. They have that mod support. Bang, 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 bang. We in there. That shit ain't never gonna leave the top 10 Steam charts ever. Clip it. We also, this week been kind of heavy. Like Xbox really been doing their thing. It's kind of heavy-handed over here, baby. That Call of Duty Black Ops 3, they try to redact it. We know what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then Nova's like, "Yo, I've been looking for these handhelds, bro. I'm thinking about investing in one." And I see this news popped out about the ROG Ally. MJ Dark, I don't know if you hear or not, but he says it's my ROG Can I Ally. You're always throwing shade at it. I don't like it. But we're gonna talk about the little SD card issue they've been pretty much having since they launched the damn thing. But we're gonna talk about it, baby. I gotta let this shit ring out, bro. I gotta let that shit ring out. Oh, put your hands in the air, man. Y'all throw up the set, baby. Shit. I can't wait till I get a better mic, bro. And I'm gonna just turn the fuck up to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning up, no clipping. And it probably ain't even my mic, bro. In reality,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think it is, bro.
I don't think it's your mic either.
It's fucking StreamYard, bro. If y'all listening to me, bro, fix that shit. It's crazy. I'm about to move over to Streamlabs anyway. You feel me? Y'all cost too much for me to be clipping when I'm trying to jam out. You know what I'm saying? Man, let's go around the room playing and watching. Scale. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Ponty. I didn't even read the whole thing. I just damn. The Longhouse Gaming Podcast. At least they didn't turn you into the throat goat. Yeah. They might have went easy on you, no Vaseline. Listen, bro. The throat goat is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. All right, StreamYard, OBS is an okay option. Oh man, I be hearing so many good things about OBS, and at the same time, how finicky that should be. So we'll see, man. We'll see. We're gonna upgrade. We're gonna make this, one of the best podcasts for your enjoyment. Entertaining and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But we'll figure all that. My man said Razor Mo said no Dwight Howard.
Wow, I have not heard that one.
Y'all leave Dwight alone. Yeah, throat goat is wild. But anyway, Scale, what you been playing and watching, man?
As far as watching, I haven't been watching too much. I've been watching a lot of Shogun, a lot of Japanese content I'm getting right now. I love that. That show is fire. Sama. A lot of that going on. I love it, man. That show is gas. So I'm like on episode 6 or 7, almost done. Yeah, it's fire. That, and I started watching Knuckles, the show.
Okay, how was that?
Really good, man. I like the show. It has movie quality. It's crazy. I felt like I was watching a movie. And I guess after you watch all of them and you get the time amount, it's like you watched a movie. It'd be crazy. Yeah. I haven't finished it yet. I think I've watched like 4 episodes. I think there's only 6 out or something like that. And the fact that they have them all out, you know how I am. That's my shit. So, I think it's tight. Idris killing it. It looks like the Sonic movie. Like feels like the Sonic movie. Yeah, okay. And I can see it, man. If they keep it consistent like this with shows, here comes the Tale show. Here come the other shows, and they get the movie. They get the universe. They got another Marvel on our hands. So I think they got a good thing going right now. For sure.
Wow, that's dope. I was gonna ask you who did the voice acting, man, and if because I've been seeing it like on the Fire Stick or whatnot. You know what I mean? I thought that was just the ad for it to come out later, but it's out right now, huh?
And it's Idris Elba still. Like,
that's dope.
It's fire. But that's what I've been kind of watching. Playing Valorant, of course. Just recently started playing Tekken because that shit was on sale. Like the true PC gamer I'm becoming, had to get it. It was under 50. I was like, oh yeah, it's never gonna be under this. That's a steal right now for sure. That's anything under 50. Come on, man. So I got that. That game is gas, man. I was getting my ass. I played it on stream. I was getting my ass tore up, but that game is fire. Been playing that, and I've actually been playing Starfield. Yes.
Yep.
Upgraded my PC yesterday, and we gonna talk about Starfield and stuff later, but I'm getting a new experience. I'll just say that.
So you played yesterday after they launched the update for PC?
Oh, did it happen yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't be able to really know because I'm going from like bad to good, really good. So it's like at the updates, I wouldn't be able to tell all the way. I don't think.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it though. Okay. Nova, what about you, man?
I'm still trying to chug along through Hello Tomorrow. I think I brought this up in our last show. And I think Scale said he may have watched a little bit of it. Like, I don't know just yet if I would recommend it for people to watch, because it's not picking up the pace. And I've watched like a few episodes, and it's pretty good. They try to keep you engaged, but I don't know if it's like that 3-body problem, like it spoiled me, bro. Like, yeah, the bar is high for sure. So been watching Hello Tomorrow. Yesterday didn't get a chance to do too much gaming, but I did go on a 5-mile hike, bro.
Damn.
Yesterday. Took me 3 hours to complete. Like, me and my lady went. But heck yeah, I'm trying to get moving out here, man. Trying to get moving. Mm-hmm. But besides the TV shows and the walk, I did go out and play. Actually, I didn't go out nowhere. I was in this room playing Street Fighter 6, man.
Nice.
So just practicing that up a little bit. They got a Kuma drop in here May 22nd coming up, and so Scale, you might have to run some fades soon. I know you about to clap me up real quick, but hey, my cousins, you know what I mean? Got to prepare me for the cousins, because for sure. But no, Akuma looks dope, man. It looks like he's gonna be a pretty solid character to add to the game. So I'm excited. Pulled out the hitbox and got pecking along.
How's that been going for you?
Hitbox? Mm-hmm. It feels a lot better. I still need to play more competitively, for it to, because I know what to do in the practice grounds, and I can hit a couple combos here and there, but when people start attacking me and pressing me, the mental stack, and then trying to remember how to put all these things, you already know.
I do know.
You know what I'm saying? Get your ass beat and remember how to beat ass at the same time. Really difficult.
It's very difficult, especially when you mess up. It's horrible. It's like, yeah.
And you inputted. You too. You was like, bro, I know I put that. I did the super and some other shit come out. Yeah, but nah, man, I'm excited for that update to come out pretty soon, man. What about you, Viking?
Listen. I'm going to tell chat right now. Chat. One of my favorite shows that got canceled right after the first season was Lovecraft Country. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to throw something at the wall when I read that on my phone that it got canceled. I literally wanted to pick something up close to me and throw it at the wall. It was that good. If you want a fix from that show, them.
I've been seeing that the Spaces or something like that, right?
Blood. That show is fucking crazy.
Have you finished it?
I'm almost done with season 1.
I think I've watched that. I'm not. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
Black family moves into a white neighborhood.
Yeah, my opinion on it is actually bad. I'm not
really
okay. That's good for me though, because if I got one that says it's bad, one that says it's good, that's gonna make me want to watch it to see which one it is.
For sure,
bro. Listen, it's a fucking train wreck of a show. But it's so train wreck, as in like, how do I say anything without? It's a train wreck, but in a good way, I guess. Right? Like. Mm-hmm. It's fucking crazy as fuck, dude. Like it's crazy. So I can't wait till I get
to the end for sure. Let me know.
Okay, you watched season 2 already?
Nah, I just only seen the first one.
Okay. Oh boy,
That's a bad omen if he didn't go see season 2 too.
Yeah, season 5. That's episode 5, bro. Nigga, I almost had to turn that one off, bro. Like
it's crazy because I'm like at the beginning. I don't want to say too much, but I feel you right now for sure because that's how I seen it all. Obviously, I liked what I was seeing at first. You know what I mean? So
yo, I'm on episode 8. I think I only got one episode left.
Yeah,
or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, that shit's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, bro, it's absolutely crazy. Vic, I know what training. Fuck you, Vic. Vic, you just ridiculous, bro. I love you for it though, and hate you at the same time. That PFP is ridiculous.
That joke is hilarious. You hold up a heart, bro.
That shit is funny.
Yo.
Oh my god, bro. And then I have been playing Starfield for the past week again. On console. My new GPU comes in tomorrow. So I'll start playing Starfield on that motherfucker on the PC soon. And then what else? What's that card? Balado? I can't pronounce that shit. I just play it.
It's like Baltero or something.
Yeah, I've been playing the living shit out of that on my ROG.
Oh yeah,
on my ROG. Yes. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Chat, have y'all played that yet? The poker ball, yeah, Ballatro. That's it. Yes, bro. That's
a poker like game.
Yes, bro. It's so good. So I bought that on Steam. So that means all of us got it.
I was about to say.
Thank you, good sir. Donation.
My chance.
Oh my god, bro. I think has that all I've been playing? I think so. Lots of Starfield, man.
So did you beat on the last show we were talking about Starfield, and I said that you hadn't beat the main quest yet. Did you?
I haven't.
You still had? Okay, good then.
I'm not. I still have like so much other shit good. I'm doing. Like I have. I'm like I think I'm 3/4 there.
And this is to the point we were making was like, is there enough content? It's like if you play it like this guy. You're getting enough content.
I think to each their own, you know what I mean? Like I think just depending, like if you like doing Outpost and like doing like all then
ship creator,
ship creator, there's shit ton of content, man.
Sure.
If you only do story, like main story stuff, then you're done in about 20 hours, I think. But if you like doing all the side quests or whatever, and that's what I like about Bethesda games, man. Like they give you a lot of different avenues on how to play their game, right? And you know, it's everybody has their everybody's mouths vary. You know what I'm saying? So
I literally just played and I did finish a question. It was like, give this to this person or this person. I was like, I love this. It's like, what's gonna happen? It makes you want to play it twice every single time. It's like, man, what happens if I go the other way? Type shit. I love it.
100%, man. Shout out to the 119 people watching. But that's about even split, man, between X and YouTube. Guys, fuck. Lucia said it took more about 300 hours to find every single side mission. Shit, boy.
Dang.
Yeah, tons of replayability. I fucking love Bethesda games, and that's why I said it. Clip me if you want to. Starfield is game of the generation. I don't care what you say.
About the Baldur.
I love Baldur's. That's another one, but it's a different genre. So like, but they could be multiple game of generation. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, generational games. I love me some fucking Baldur's Gate, bro. I'm sure Chad tired of hearing me talk about it. I'll be dick riding.
The thing is, you can talk about that shit as much as you want to me because you were calling that shit game of the year a while ago. I was like, oh shit, it won.
Yep,
it was right. It's crazy.
In a stacked year.
Yeah, in a stacked year.
Year. Yeah.
And it didn't even have Harry Potter to go against either. Like it had Harry Potter to go against, but it didn't. You know?
Yeah.
We all know. Yeah.
And then same like Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Spider-Man 2, which that wasn't gonna win.
That
though,
wasn't
but
gonna win.
that
wasn't winning.
What else? Alan Wake.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. There was some good competition, man. But yeah, that's all I've been playing, man. Starfield and Balatro. Fuck. I can't. I'm gonna start the poker B game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should play that when we get off, bro. That shit is fire.
I'm gonna check it out at some point for sure. I've seen it. I've seen that name pop around a couple times.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't even really, if it's like a poker game, I don't really know how to play poker for real.
Oh no.
No.
It kind of teaches you. Like you get to. It's like it gives you like what's it 8 or 9 cards or whatever, and you pick the best hand, the best 5 out of that, and then you have multipliers with jokers that do shit, and it's really intricate.
But it's dope.
But it's simple, but it's intricate, and it's fun as fuck.
Viking never made you get on the poker VR.
Nah. I've seen people play it though, but I never played myself. You know what I mean?
You got to get in there with him.
Yeah, Lucius said you don't need to know how to play poker to play the game, so I might just pick it up.
Yeah, you have to know like what's a flush and pair and straight and all that shit. But like, yeah, you're not going against anybody. You're going against yourself because you have to score a certain amount before you run out of hands. It's fucking good, bro. Yeah, Lucius says Balatro is goated. He said he don't like poker.
Is it better than Queen's Blood?
I'm gonna say 2 different games. Because listen, if I could play Queen's Blood just strictly like on my ROG or something or my mobile phone, and it had like expansion packs and shit like that, bro, I'd be on that bitch, bro. They are fumbling the bag with that shit, bro. Queen's Blood's so goddamn good. That's the best thing about Final Fantasy.
I can't even.
Hilarious.
And I'm a fan, and I played the majority of the time that I put in has been on Queen's Blood. No disrespect to the rest of the game, but that game is fun, bro.
What's your favorite thing about Final Fantasy? The chocobos and the Queen's Blood.
Yep. 100%, bro. All right, man. So listen, chat, you're gonna have to deal with us. We like to talk about what we want to talk about on this show, and then y'all can come in too. But I think y'all gonna enjoy this because we got a lot. Listen, we melanin heavy in the chat, and we melanin heavy on the show. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna talk about what we thought of Euphoria. Chat. I want y'all. I'm about to actually put a poll. Who y'all had? Drake. Round 1.
Man. Drake, are you still gonna put Cole in there? I know he bowed out, man.
No, yeah, you know what, that motherfucker, he saw the future and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a business decision.
No, bro, we're not gonna play Cole like that. Like he saw the future, he's scared of Kendrick, bro. We're not gonna do that.
I don't want to say that, but it definitely seems that way.
Yeah,
I've just never seen a diss retracted like that or redacted, whatever the word. I've never seen it come back. Apologize to, like, don't be wrong, big up to the man, no shade on for his mental, but for the rap game, damn.
Yeah, I can agree on that. Yeah, like I feel like for his mental and for where he at in his life right now, that's what he felt like doing. But for the rap game, it wasn't that. It wasn't that fun, man.
I see a couple people voting Drake. Ew.
I respect it.
A lot of people say there's people out there saying that Drake still won.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
All right, man. I don't want Vic, you stupid boy. Vic, bro, chat, what was your favorite line in Euphoria? What was the hardest bar to you? There was 6.5 minutes just but I'm gonna go scale. What was your favorite bar? And first of all, what was your overall thoughts of push-ups and now Euphoria. Yeah.
Overall thoughts. Well, before Kendrick responded, I will say that Drake was up as far as the battle was going, because he responded and he was responding heavy and actually, and it was solid what he was doing for sure. This one, it's been a while since I've replayed a song so many times and then getting new information and new things every time. I think, and personally, the song sonically is better to me. Like, just I would like to listen to the song over the other song if it wasn't a diss, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the song itself was cool, but favorite bar, Jesus, I think it was the braids. Is it the braids?
Is it the braids?
I think the braids. I was like, the fact that he was taking real shots. It was like, this is direct as hell. Like, oh my God, but it's super direct. It was not sneak dissing. He said, Drake, you, hate you, I hate you. I love it, bro. Yeah, so I think the braids is the one that
cutthroat business got shit twisted. What is it? The braids? I hurt your feelings. You don't work with me no more. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. And don't say no more.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, ooh, that felt like Kanye. Ooh, like that.
Yeah. And it almost like that part at the end there was like, fuck. Like, now he has a decision to make. Like, does he say it on the next record?
Oh, he better stand 10 toes down and say it. He has to. It's for his career. If he don't say it in the next one, he shouldn't say it anymore. And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. But
that's crazy, man. So what about you, Nova?
Man, to be honest, I was right where Skell was a little while ago. Because Drake had dropped that Metro mariachi band. Oh, shut your ass up. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, this is hilarious, bro. He dropped that. He dropped the Drop and Give Me 50, where he's trying to make reference to like how much Top is taking money from Kendrick and and blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, he taking some digs. I wasn't a huge fan of You Got Little Feet. You know what I mean? That one didn't hit too hard for me, but I'm like, okay, at least he heard some shit and he decided to reply. I can respect that for hip hop. You know? So I'm like, all right, cool. So a week or two went by, and I was just talking to my girl's brother, and I'm like, man, I don't know. It's looking kind of crazy for Kendrick right now. You can't just drop a track and then just say whatever you want to say, stir the pot, and then all of a sudden, just disappear. So when he came back, man, with this track, dude, I'm like, oh my goodness, he went crazy. I'm like, all right, I'm listening to it. Then the beat changed. I'm like, wait a second, how long is this? I looked, it was 6.5 minutes long. I'm like, yo, let me start this over. So I started over. I'm listening to it, and my favorite line so far, man. He said he was gonna inherit the beat for Pharrell.
That was
let me see you push a T. I was like, okay. And then the YMW Melly
bar was fire.
The Melly bar made me pause that shit so fast.
Oh my God.
I was like, no, bro.
I got murder on my mind. Yeah. Yeah, that was hard.
And then when he was talking about how both him and his dad got dementia and they both trying to act hard, I'm like, bro, he is going crazy right now. Bro. And then he started, I hate everything about you.
Yeah. Bro,
I hate you.
That shit was nuts, bro. Yeah, when he said, I don't like you popping shit in Pharrell, for him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that push a P. Let me see you push a T.
Because that's real shit, bro.
You better off spending again on him. You think about pushing me, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
He Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. I'm whooping feet. If y'all haven't noticed, I've listened to this bitch about 60 times.
It's such a good diss, bro.
Bro, I've listened to everybody's reactions. Oh, man. It had some people's heads down, bro. That's like that ride for Drake. It was like, oh, boy. Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. What was the other?
The homie was telling me that he was talking to one of his homies who's a Drake fan. He said, yeah, it's mid. I was like, oh, if they said it's mid, that means it was good.
Yes. Yes. The extra said, I'm going to listen 200.
Hey,
Bro,
did y'all see
it's a good
RDC's
song.
RDC
Yes.
so
With the Ghost Riders.
Ghost Rider. That shit had me weak. They're so quick, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, they go
Yeah,
to them
bro.
damn self.
For y'all that haven't listened to it, like when Cole said, "Yeah, Cole and Aubrey, no, I'm a selfish nigga." The crown is heavy. He said, "The crown is heavy, huh? I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly." And if y'all don't know that bar, YNW Melly, there's a case on him.
Still on trial.
Still on trial.
Still
for killing two of his best friends.
And made a fire song about it.
Bro.
The song was gas. I'm sorry. I don't care. I care about people, but the song was fire.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. That shit was crazy, man. So who do y'all have, man? Round one, I guess.
Kendrick.
So
Kendrick.
we're gonna give Drake the same, like it took Drake 17 days to respond. Kendrick responded back in 14. Are we just gonna keep it at like that 2 weeks. Drake got 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 2 weeks. It's a solid time to write some good shit down because I don't want it to be rushed. You know what I mean? I want some quality hip hop beef.
For sure.
Yeah. Yes, I do too, man. Y'all all said like some really good shit, bro. I think my favorite switch up was like, matter of fact, I ain't even bleed them yet. Can I bleed them? Bet, right? And then he said, when I see you stand the sex red, I believe you see two bad bitches. It keeps going because I was like, ugh. And he said, I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. I said, Lord, have mercy.
Killed it, man.
Bro, there's so many bars on here, bro. It's just we talked about like you know him doubling the wage on that ring that he bought, the POC ring or whatever. It's just so many bars, bro.
Yeah. How did y'all feel about the Drake releasing the AI verses from Snoop and Pac?
I thought that was super disrespectful, bro. I thought it was gimmicky as fuck. I thought, yeah, I didn't like it at all.
I just ain't trying to hear no AI rap personally. And I was like, dang, he did it.
Yeah. And the thing is going to come off like good, like you're going to use two West Coast legends like that, and one of them's deceased.
One of them, and one's alive. It's like, what is this? This is
right.
What are you doing? Either way, it was bad. It's like, bro.
Bro. I think he was trying to find a clever way to kind of show like how even the West Coast is dissing him, quote unquote. Yeah. But I wasn't really feeling it at all because like y'all said, man, one of them is deceased. That's wild to want to do that.
Right.
And a legend, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. But yeah, I thought this was a crazy response, bro. Like this was 6.5 minutes aimed at one person, bro.
Yeah.
And it was bar, bro. Like it was no like
100%.
Which is why I probably had to listen to it so many times and why it's breaking so many records, bro. I think like this shit is getting repeated.
Yeah.
Over and over and over. Cause like, so some people don't like Drake is very palatable with the music. Like you can understand what he's saying. There's no like real like double entendres, triple entendres and shit like that, right? And I see why some people don't like Kendrick because you gotta like go back and then like what do you mean by that and all that shit, right? But fuck, this is a work of art, bro. It is a work of art. So if y'all haven't listened to that, first go watch like a YouTube video that explains the beef, right? And then go listen to Like That, then Push Ups. And then what was the AI song called?
I don't remember.
Yeah, see, forgettable.
I listened to it once, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I listened to it maybe once or twice, and I was like, ooh, AI.
Yikes.
Yeah. And then and then listen to Euphoria, man. Shit's so good, bro. And if for y'all that didn't catch it at the very beginning, what that noise, because I had to look this shit up too. Like it's some shit that said that's said backwards, but it's saying everything they say about me is true, and that's from Richard Pryor in The Oz, where he got found out he was a phony. The Wiz, sorry, he got found out he was a phony and a fake or whatever, and he says that in the movie. Everything they say about me is true, but they had to put it in reverse because of copyright shit and all that.
Yeah, I ain't seen shit like that in a long time. To have to go reverse some stuff, it's like, okay, that's old school.
It's crazy, bro.
Missy Elliott, you know what I'm saying? Put the thing down, put it in reverse.
All right, I'm sure I'm boring some of y'all motherfuckers with the rap talk, but we had to talk about it. I had to get everybody's thoughts, bro. That shit was crazy. All right, so we're gonna dig into the first topic. Starfield, game of the generation. Like I said, clip me, bro. Clip me. I said it. So they have the DLC coming out in May this month. Long awaited, right? I think this is like the biggest. I mean, this is the biggest update they've done. Like, so what I've noticed when I got back into Starfield earlier this week or during the weekend was the lighting has changed dramatically. Like, it's not bright white light, it's more toned down orangish type of light. It looks so fucking good. Like, it looks so much better than the bright white light that they usually have. The lighting in there, and I heard that I posted about that like 2 months ago that they updated the lighting, and I saw pictures of it, but I'd never like seen it, right? But oh shit, it was good, boy. The lighting is so good. So let me talk to y'all about this update that's coming out this month. I'll get to the good part last. This is one of my favorites, the improved surface maps. Right, so now whenever you're in cities or wherever you are, whenever you toggle out or go to the menu to the map or whatever, like it will show your regional map, kind of like Skyrim, right? Yes. That's one big thing that was missing, bro, because I couldn't find shit.
For sure.
I was wandering aimlessly.
I'd hit that map button and it just take me to the galaxy. I'm like, oh, bro,
no. So yeah, so they added that. So, and it's really unique looking because they have it as like 3D. Like 3D type of map instead of a 2D map or whatever. It's really fucking nice. They added new gameplay options. So for those who like a little bit extra challenge, there you go. You can make everything harder. Ship combat harder, easier. Like they've added those options in there. They've added ship decoration, which I'm going to get into, boy, for interior of the ship.
That's cool.
So you can even buy like blank ships or prefab stuff to where it comes blank and you can just buy stuff to put in it or whatever and organize it the way you want to. They added tabs to the container menus to make managing the inventory easier. That was fucking much needed.
Yes.
I don't know how much this was needed. I feel like this should have been. I don't know why Unity is necessary, but they added the ability to change traits and appearance after entering the Unity, which is cool because then you get to that adds a lot more replayability, right? Because you can change your traits and stuff, but I kind of feel like that should be a store or something on some planet to where I can go and change my appearance.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I don't see that. Yeah. That should have been in the game somewhere. That's usually how they be doing it nowadays, right?
Yeah. But the traits though, I get the traits. The traits, like you can like change those like when you go through the Unity. Like that's fucking dope. And then added dialogue, bro. When I saw the mod for this, I was like, this is peak, bro. So they added the dialogue camera toggle. So like, I think we talked about this before. You know how like when you start talking to somebody, it fucking zooms in on their face or whatever. Instead, it doesn't do that. It keeps you in the third person or whatever, and then they're still talking to you or whatever, and then you can do your dialogue options that way. And that I am putting that on immediately whenever that happens. Does that make sense?
No, I definitely understand. I'm just trying to figure out how I would, if I would like that or not, because I'm just so used to the zoom in, and I feel like, I think that I'm just so used to the zoom.
Yeah.
No, I'm curious to see how that goes, because it gives. So you're able to basically. Are you still walking around in the dot?
No,
like,
I don't know. I'm not sure if you're walking around while the dialogue is happening. I'm sure like in certain things, like there's some well, you don't have any dialogue options whenever when you're following somebody and they're talking to you. There's no like dialogue options. They usually stop and you stop. So I'm sure that's still going to be the case. It's just going to be in third person,
just not zoomed in on there.
Just not zoomed on.
Stop you, but you'll just be out. I got you.
Yeah.
Cool.
But when I saw the mod for that, and I was like, fuck, like that makes sense, bro. Like give me that.
Not bad at that.
Then they added display settings for the Series X which is crazy because guys, they said they really want to prioritize the Series X here, but I thought Xbox had a parity clause for the Series X and S. So it kind of looks like they're breaking that on here, man. Added display setting for Series X to prioritize visuals and performance. So they can, like the frame rate target now, you can now choose between 30, 40, or 60. 60
That's
frames
great.
is finally coming. Or an uncapped frame rate on VRR displays. And if you do not have a VRR display running 120 hertz, you'll still be able to select 30 or 60. Screen tearing may occur at times when selecting 60 on a non-VRR display. Now, listen, I even told, like, unless I'm playing on my PC, right? Even if I'm on the Series X, like 30 frames don't bother me that much, bro. It really doesn't. What bothers me is I put it up to 60. Like I need 60 frames for like shooters, like competitive shit. Like I need 60 and up. When it comes to shit like this, I don't really need that, right? Because like when I play Final Fantasy, like I always left it at 30 because I put it up to 60 one time and it looked like my TV was covered in elephant cum, and I don't want to play it.
That was very specific.
You know what I mean? Like I was like, I'm not playing this like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if the visuals go down enough, if I'm not playing on my PC, if the visuals go down enough, I'm gonna just keep playing at 30. It don't bother me, bro. I love that they have the option for people, but I want to give me a steady 30 with peak visuals. You know what I mean? For games like that. That's just my opinion. And then with this update, they have 112 bug fixes across Quest, Outpost, graphics, gameplay, and performance. And they're prioritizing, you can now prioritize between visuals and performance while trying to maintain the frame rate target. So if you're choosing a frame rate between target of 60 or above, we recommend changing the performance. This to performance, prioritizing visuals, keep the highest resolution while maintaining full detail of special effects, lighting, and crowds. That's what I want. I want that shit. I want the spectacle. You know what I mean? There's only certain games that I needed at 60, you know, like very fast moving games. I need at 60. I wouldn't classify Starfield as a very fast moving game. Even whenever you are in gunfights, would you say scale?
I will say that the smoothness, like it helps to be smooth, and I could just go strictly off the doors.
Yeah,
seeing those doors move and the way they mechanically move and seeing them run smoothly just makes it seem like damn. And to me. So, and even like when your ship lands and smoke coming off of the exhaust and like stuff like that, and small like things that should be looking smooth, water, stuff like that kind of stuff I do want to run at 60. Like some things that need to be smooth, you know what I mean? But I will say for gunplay and stuff like that, like not necessarily. I wouldn't say it can be at 30, it's not that serious. But for like some small details,
like if I'm like that big into it, like I'm gonna play this bitch on my PC, right? Like, but I'm not going to sacrifice. Like, I'm not bringing my shit down to 1080p. Like I'm not sacrificing visuals for my shit's gonna be on higher ultra, and whatever frames per second I get, which would probably still hit above 60. Like I'm good, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not sacrificing visuals on a game like this.
Neither.
Let me see. Now I do for like competitive shit. You know what I mean? It's like I need that 120.
Oh yeah,
I need that.
Low.
Yeah, them frames do count. Yeah. Hold on. Before I get y'all's thoughts on all this, Monty
Wagwan
with the 5. Wagwan. He said, "Wagwan, enough respect. You can change your face in game already, and you can take away your traits. You just can add them. I got 1,000 hours. I should know." Damn, 1,000 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy. So why are they adding this to the end of Unity if it's all already there? I wonder. Huh? Because they're making it seem like it's something new. I got maybe 100 hours in, 120, maybe. But yeah, I've never seen that as far as like changing my face or
I don't even really too much be caring about. Like I understand why changing the face is a thing, but I ain't going front. My helmet's on most of the time. Yeah, I just got this good helmet too. Yes, it's on. But I understand though. It's because even in the game they'll tell you, "Hey, you don't have to wear your helmet indoors." I'm like, you don't, I want it. I want to. And that's why I like these games. So good.
I was wondering, because there's a lot of these games that's usually like RPG like that. You can wear, quote unquote, wear the helmet, but it doesn't show the helmet. You know what I mean? You could turn that visual off. Does Starfield have something like that?
It might. I prefer that option off because I want to be wearing what I picked up, I think, because I want to see it.
The only thing I remember is the option for whenever you're in safe environments, do you want to take your helmet off? I think that was the only thing. Like, so when you go in a building, your helmet's not on, like it comes off.
And that's cool. Like, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
that's how mine's set up.
On some games though, like on Hogwarts, even like they tried to have me walking around in some crazy shit, bro. I was like, I just want the stats, my boy. Y'all tripping.
Oh, Lucius says, yeah, you can turn off your helmet.
Oh, okay, dope.
Yeah,
and keep the stats and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not mad at the option for sure.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah, Vic, the motherfucking click. He said, I wanted to put something very profound and inspiring here since it's been 3 months. But the elephant comment is very concerning. How, where, and when?
Right there with you, Vic.
It's just a phrase, big dog. That's what it looked like. Just imagine. Like, you got glaze all over your TV screen. That's how that shit looked on performance mode. Yeah. I just named a random ass animal, bro. enough to where if it comes out, it's enough to cover a big ass TV. There you go. But thanks for being a member for 3 months, Vic, bro. Appreciate it, man. Gamsley said Kendrick smashes Drake B. Also, Gamsley is amazing. That's right. That's the white Viking right there, boy. Y'all saw him on Tuesday.
He had the shield behind him and everything.
Yeah, he did, bro. He was killing it.
He did.
Yeah.
He was.
Good shit, bro. I appreciate it. So yeah, let me get y'all's thoughts, man, real quick. I'm gonna end this poll right now because I don't want more Drake fans coming in here. So round one, Drake 17%, Kendrick Lamar 83%.
Landslide victory, Johnson.
Yeah. Take that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll start with you, Nova, man. What was your what do you think about the updates, man? It released when September.
The update?
No. Starfield.
Oh, last year.
Last year September.
September. Yeah,
it came out.
Yeah.
But what I thought about it, man, when I first read the article, I noticed that it specifically only talked about the Series X, which was kind of like,
bro. Yeah, that shit had me side-eyeing. Like whenever I saw whenever the video dropped when they were announcing all this stuff, I side-eyed. I was like, they're prioritizing the Series X. But like I thought, I heard, I thought, yeah. So like this shit could have been happening all this time. Like, and Baldur's Gate didn't have to push back because of the Series S or whatever, because they couldn't get it to do co-op, like, but we can do it.
Nah, they said, look, this is Starfield. We have special cribs and we gonna use it. Low key, bro. Because I was like, okay, I'm trying to read the specifics for the Series S because it's there too. Like, are they gonna just have it to where you can't play it, or it's just gonna be locked at like a lower settings? Like, I don't know how that's even supposed to happen because they didn't really say much about it
for the S.
Yeah, for the S.
I'm sure that they'll have an update for the S, like with everything else, just not the performance mode or the VR. It's just going to be 30 frames per second.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and that was my initial thought. Secondly, I was like, okay, well, now we've been waiting, like console gamers been waiting for so long to be able to just simply change your display settings, man. Like, give me some power to, let me drop some things so I can get some performance on console. Back in the day, it was what it was. You were stuck at probably the lowest setting that the game had, but at least they given some console gamers some flexibility here to do that. And I'm liking that. That's been happening on other games too. Actually lately, this is not like the first one, but I just like the trend that's continuing on. In these newer games, as far as, especially seeing as consoles are kind of coming closer and closer to PCs anyway, so they're probably having some good stuff going on in there. But yeah, man, I didn't see anything about locking of FPS either. So I saw like 30, 40, 60 targets, you know what I mean? But I didn't see anything like, all right, you can get this with the straight 60 FPS, and that's what you get. It sounds like if you want to get a good quality gameplay, you got to do some maybe 30 and make it look beautiful. That's probably going to be the default that a lot of people do. But that was my initial thoughts, man.
All right, man. Like the lock, like the target 60. I'm just very curious what it looks like. Like how much of a graphical hit is it going to be for? Because remember when it first came out, bro, like even like last generation graphic cards were kind of struggling to hit 60. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those are $500-$600 GPUs alone. You know what I mean? They were struggling to get 60 on high settings or whatever. So I'm very curious as to what, because like I said, I don't give a shit, bro. I'll play this shit at 30. But luckily for me, at least, I mean, I got a PC, so like I can, if it bothers me that much, I got that to play it on. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. What about you, Scale?
I think
because you got more hours than me, don't you?
Hours, probably. I don't think so. I just have beaten the main story on accident.
On accident.
Yeah, I just have this thing to where I think I'm not getting far in the story, and I just want to keep knowing the story, and then I end up getting to like the end. I'm like, oh no, oh fuck, man, I still want to do. Damn, that happens to me. It happens to me on Dragon's Dogma. It happens to me on Starfield. It happens to me all the time. I just enjoy. That's just me enjoying the story, though. I just want to know more. So, and not only that, you get like, I wanted to, for Dragon's Dogma specifically, I thought it would unlock more of the map or something the farther I got it. You know how that goes. You got to progress the story to get more shit unlocked. Like GTA, any of those, you got to get farther in the story to get to the next part of the cities and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of ruined my how I play games sometimes. But what was the question? Is that the question?
Yeah, what kind of stuff that popped out for you specifically that from the update that you like that you'll take advantage of? Because you're playing on PC, so like the 60 frame stuff doesn't, but what about all the other stuff?
But the frame stuff is actually a big part, because when I play Starfield, my PC couldn't handle that shit like that. I was playing that game at like 30 frames or less, you know what I mean? So my first experience for Starfield is 30 frames. So even now that I'm playing it I'm playing everything on Ultra now. Man.
What was your upgrade? You went from a 2080 to
I went for graphics card, I went from a 2070 Super to a 4070 Super, and for CPU, I switched to AMD. I had
my boy, Team Red, baby. I
am Team Red now. I had a i7 9700 old CPU, but now I have this 7800X or 3DX. That shit, boy. But now I'm playing this game.
Shit probably was like 15-16% usage.
Bro, my other one was like 90%. It was crazy, bro. But it just I'm actually getting an experience that these console players may get as well, because they play. And my note in this is that this is great for console players, because being able to see the game at 30, hopefully a consistent 60. I'm glad you brought that up, Nova, because it didn't say locked. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be jumping. But like, I think even seeing glimpses and some forms of 60 is going to make them see the game a little differently. I'm seeing the game differently. Like even because on Starfield, I had to turn everything down, a lot of stuff, even the public, what do they call it? Public settings, to where you don't have any NPCs walking around and stuff. Now my shit was ghost town. Now I have a lot of people walking around. So it's like, that is a whole kind of, it changes the vibe of the game a little bit. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be getting like all these things and upgrades, and it changes the game up.
See, and that's what I hope that they don't, like, because in order for it to bring it up to 60, like there's give and take, you know what I mean? Like, and that's crazy that you was playing it on low settings, worse than console.
Yeah. Essentially, I was competing with the console and losing, because my shit would drop to like 10. Consoles ain't gonna drop to 10. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna do no crazy.
It's gonna be playable.
Yeah, playable.
Yeah. That's nuts, bro.
Yeah, so it is gonna be I just think it's really good for console to be able to choose, even have that option. That was probably one of the biggest things that spoke out to me. Let me see. And as Nova said too, the no Series S, that stuck out for sure. I was like, damn, ooh, are they phasing out Series S's? Because I know I'm kind of salty, even though I know I didn't pay the price, but like, damn, I should have got the X. That's all I'm gonna be thinking with that. It's like, if I had an X,
I don't think they're gonna phase it out. I think this kind of sets the precedent now that, okay, like what they wanted to do was like, hey, if the Series X is at 60 frames, if the Series X is at 60 frames or has this feature or that feature, it needs to parity with the Series S, but at a lower resolution. Right? Like, and I think that's why Starfield or like Redfall is a big one, right? Redfall launched at 30 frames per second. Probably had no business launches at 30 frames per second, right? But I don't think that they could get the Series S running at 60 frames per second at the time, so they had to release it. They rushed it out, and they were both at 30 frames, right? And then later on, they both got the 60 frames per second update or whatever. With this shit, they said the hell with that.
Yeah, they said, we don't mention you in the article at all. Like,
right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So I really want them to come and talk out about that, because they need to, for Series S owners at least.
They do.
Because like, hey, like, you're still going to get this and this or whatever, and we're like, there's no reason why if the 60 frames per second right now, like it releases in May, right? But let's say they had to wait for the Series S to be that. I mean, everybody, Series X and S owners would have to wait probably until October this year, right? Until they can optimize that. Like, why not just stagger it? Like, you bought a $150, $200 console. There's going to be.
And that's what I don't think they wanted. What you just said is exactly what was in my head. They were like, "Oh, you bought the cheaper one. Wait."
Yeah, but they need to come out and PR that shit. You know what I'm saying?
PR it up. Yes. You were right here. You were exactly right. Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
it's gonna be hard to get people to like that though, because I like exactly what you said. Like that's pretty much what what it is. It's like, hey, you have a cheaper, less powerful console. We kind of market it to where you can kind of play some of the same games, but yeah, it's gonna be a tough pill to swallow for sure.
Just make it. That's your 1440p or 1080p upscale to 1440p, 30 frames per second machine. You know what I'm saying? Like, or 60. Like most games run at 60 on that thing, but like, yeah, some features will be on the Series X before they come on the Series S. But like, don't hold everybody back, baby.
They're dead.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't like the tiers and systems, man. Personally, it's like, man, I just feel like I chose the wrong one, or I settled for this because my money wasn't right and I didn't want to save. So now I'm like, hold. But this is more of a personal thing. But like, it's just, that's kind of why I like PlayStation before they do slims. It's like there's only one type. That's about it. I always feel like I got shit on. I feel like I'm getting shit on with my Switch right now. It's like, man, I ain't about to use this shit anymore when the Switch 2 comes out. It's like, but that shit been out forever. It's a little different.
It has been out for fucking ever.
A long time.
Oh my gosh, bro. That shit came out, what, 8 years ago? 9 years ago?
About 8, because about 8 years ago.
Before a pandemic, for sure.
Oh, bro, that was 2016, bro. I just got the military, bro. That's crazy.
That was a long time ago, bro.
My kids aren't even older. My twins ain't even older than the Switch right now, bro. Which is crazy.
Yeah,
Fuck,
it's crazy.
They ain't older than Mario Kart either. Let me stop using that joke.
Calm down with the Mario. That's the number 1 sold game. It's number 3 most sold game this year for the Nintendo Switch. This year so far, number 3 most sold.
I believe it.
That's a fire game.
Are people breaking these shits?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the hell? Y'all don't own this shit already? This is crazy. I know y'all aren't getting new Switches and getting Mario Kart right now.
Yeah. Well, like a lot of conscientious parents usually get, when I say conscientious, I don't mean like black conscientious. I mean like a lot of like older parents that have younger kids, right? Don't buy them Xboxes or PlayStations when they turn 8 or 9, right? They typically, or 6, whatever. They typically get them to Switch because those are where the kid games are. So yeah, I can see it like them coming of people are coming of age every day, B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like they buy that system and they get what's up?
I was gonna say, plus they have the right environment, man. They really like focus on like things like parental controls, more child focused games. You know what I mean? It makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, they buy them Switches, bro, and then
because it used to be that the Switch just seems like such a not kid handheld, because it used to be 3DSs, right? That's what you would give a kid for sure. It's like 3DSs, DS Lites, but that Switch is like, hey, little man, can't be breaking this.
Yeah.
But then they made Switch Lite, and then that solved that issue for things. I have a Switch Lite myself. I treat it like a Game Boy, like it's just one of them things. Like it's my little thing. It's pink too. Why not?
God damn, nerd said in my case I had to buy 4 Switches for my household, and that means 4 copies of the game. Listen, bro. That's why I like Nintendo card. That's the only thing I buy physical. I do not buy digital games on Nintendo, bro, because we have 3 Switches in the house, and we have a case in the house that has all the games in it or whatever. So that way, because we all like playing the same game at the same time. ever.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I barely played my Switch, bro. Last time I played it was Mario. What's that Super Mario game that just came out a couple months ago? It was Wonder. Yeah. But before that, I wasn't playing that shit at all, bro. I play that shit for Fire Emblem, and that's about it.
I think I probably only turn mine on to go watch other people even play Smash Bros, bro. I don't even think I've actually. I take that back. I played Metroid Fusion on one of the emulators not too long ago.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I haven't even, like, speaking of the Switch, bro. Like, now that I have had the ROG for almost a year, about 7-6 months or whatever. Like, it's not even my go-to handheld to take with me anymore, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not really playing the Nintendo IPs, there's really no point, honestly.
Yeah,
because I'm not going to get the Switch version of a game that I want. I'm just not.
Yeah, it's a lesser powerful version of the game too, like, because that hardware can't really keep up with the ROGs and the Steam Decks.
Yeah,
right.
Which is going to be very interesting when the Switch 2 launches, right?
I know, because it's supposed to play Call of Duty, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to play Call of Duty. It's supposed to have like these more modernized. It's not an Abacus anymore, right? Like, so but you also have like Legion Go, ROG Ally 2. Like, both of them have already announced that they swinging something again this year, right? Like, you have all these other handhelds that come out at a fairly decent price, bro. Like do I pay? Because like a Switch 2 is gonna come out, and that's just gonna be what, MSRP 4, 5?
I hope not 5. I'm probably like 4.
Well, it's gonna be able to do 4K, so maybe they may try to stretch it out.
They could, bro. They might.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they can if they want to.
Yeah,
charge what they want. Really, it's crazy.
And you have the ability to play it on the go too, so they're gonna upcharge you for the convenience.
Yeah, but I wonder if they see the landscape now to where, like, if it is able to play like those other games, right? Like at 4K. I know we're going on a tangent here, but and I'm talking out my ass, so like I haven't really given this any much thought. But you also are somewhat competing with the Steam Deck and somewhat competing with the ROG now.
Yeah.
Like when the Switch came out, there was nothing else, nothing like it.
True.
You know what I mean? The controllers were nifty, you know what I'm saying? But the Legion Go does that now, right? Yeah, like I wonder if that's like in the back of their mind, or are they going to be arrogant and be like, can't nobody fuck with us? We got Pokemon. we got Zelda.
Yes, they do. They do. That's what sucks. They do, though. It's like them IPs are strong. I'm sorry. Like, I love those games, man. Donkey Kong 64, please remake. Like, come on.
Just like every Nintendo console that comes out, I don't buy anything until Fire Emblem's released, and then I go grab it.
That'd be a nice way to deal with the system, man. If you only play like certain ones, yeah,
I can't wait till that shit becomes like on everything, bro. Because I would love to play Fire Emblem on other shit.
That's not in their best interest.
No, it's not.
And they don't have to do that at all, bro.
They don't. Nope. I hate it. All right, yeah. So that's all I got, man. Y'all got any more additives to the conversation about Starfield DLC? I mean, not DLC, the update.
Actually, I do real quick, man, because I was just thinking about this because as Xbox and all the other console makers are marching, well, not all of them, probably like Xbox and PlayStation are marching towards some type of cloud gaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were talking about how maybe the Series S people are probably going to have to wait for an update and so on and so forth. Would they be able to access this Starfield via cloud?
You know what? A lot of people still on last gen consoles, Xbox. Like I have an Xbox One X.
Yeah.
In the boys' room, right? Mm-hmm. And they can cloud stream any game, and it runs like it's a Series X.
Okay, so boom, so that's a good alternate right there for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Their entrance is the Series S.
So like, they're not missing out on anything. If you got Game Pass, it don't matter what, you can be on the OG Xbox One, right? The first one, bro, and still cloud stream.
That would be so crazy to see. That Xbox would be so loud.
Bro,
But it's cloud.
Yeah,
it's on cloud.
It's just not it being an old, just running.
It's just running. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Like even if you have like a lot of people that have like super budget PCs use GeForce Now or X, like, and them shits is as long as they got an all right monitor, bro. Like,
yeah, that's sweet, man. I'm not gonna lie, because if you don't have to, I'm coming off of not being able to run things well, so I know that's a good option, man. It is. For sure.
Oh, yeah. 30 Below said they got that VCR Xbox One hooked up, bro. That and you know what's crazy? That's like a half joke because they really was going for that low key.
Yeah, they was. TV.
Mm-hmm. I knew it was about to be crazy when they had that HDMI in. I was like, what?
That did change shit. I thought, no, that's what we doing. Okay.
That boy said put an arc on it, boy. Hell no, bro. That shit was devastating. But look at where we are now, bro. They just went too fast.
Too fast, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So I gifted some memberships, but let me get to this. Dayreezy.
Hey.
Because Gamsley is amazing, but Dayreezy is phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Fight me. I'm throwing hands. Just kidding. Carry on. You a fool. Remember for 2 months, man. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate
it, man. 100%. I gifted myself 5 memberships, but I'm not blowing the horn for myself, right? But I will blow the horn for Spartan 661 that donated 5 memberships on Tuesday.
Yes, I appreciate that, so Spartan.
Much. Thank you.
My lips still a little sore from last week.
Lip sore is crazy.
All right, here we go. Oh shit. Yep, see. All right, there we go. Horn.
Appreciate that, Spartan.
We crazy over here, bro. Sorry. I'm crazy. Sorry. I didn't mean to put my crazy on everybody else. My fault. All right, man. TV and picture. You know what? That was amazing, to be honest. Cool. That was dope as fuck. Yeah.
It was
TV
cool.
and picture was amazing. I remember watching football games while gaming, bro.
Yeah.
That was lit.
That was cool. I came in front. Yeah.
It's just the media went so fucking hard on them, bro. Like, what is this? And look, I mean, like, where are we? I mean, they came after him, bro.
At the time, that shit didn't make sense. At the time, it didn't.
Maybe they could have like explained it better, bro, or something, man. You know,
and explain the future to people, man. I guess.
And when Don Matrick said that shit, bro, when he said. Jeff Keighley interviewed him and was like, so this thing has to be online all the time. What do you say to those people? This was the word. What do you say to those people that don't have good internet or don't have internet at all or don't want to have it hooked up to the internet? And Don Matrick said, well, if you don't have any internet, we have a great product for you, and that's the Xbox 360.
Hell yeah.
Broke ass ninjas.
Hey.
Bro, I think it was that comment right there that people was like, fuck Xbox.
I feel that though. You ain't gonna tell me I'm broke.
We got a great product for you. It was that last shit.
Yeah. But I feel him too. I feel that. It's like, bro, we trying to move on. Like, come on, man. We trying to move on.
Yeah, but you got to deliver that one a little bit
bro,
easy.
You gotta like, I mean, you can at least say, like, we're working on some things. So, like, you know, consumers can rest easy. You know what I'm saying? We'll have more information out soon. Like, and then strategize what you're gonna say. You know what I mean? You don't just say, I was like, go buy the last box. Like,
still got that old one, right? Still works, right? What are you talking about?
Today's price is not today's price, he said.
Oh my god, bro. That's just crazy. All right, man. So I guess we can move on, man. BLAQQ SKELLINGTON. My boy. Oh, did I read out who I gave those memberships to? I think I kind of remember. Oh, it was Gamsley. Why he get one? Ray got one. My boy Ray in the building. Elijah Vasquez, Magic Yedon got one, and then Tony Miller, man. Y'all throw up the fucking set for these boys. Getting a membership all day, every day, baby.
Yes,
all right, man. Go ahead, Black Scale, man. Take it away, baby.
Yes, sir. All right, so about that time to hear about some Call of Duty. We in the year of something new. This is Treyarch's turn, right? That's how they do it. So basically getting closer and closer to a new Call of Duty. I know people can't get enough of their Call of Duty. That's the only game some people play. So I know this is news for them. So data miners have found references following the latest Warzone update that Black Ops 6 codename Cerberus will be revealed later this month. The game files contain, I have to open this up. The game files contain the reference, quote, S3_Cerberus_reveal, end quotes, on multiple occasions, and a data mine Call of Duty 2024 blueprint reveals Sally 6 and Tally, suggesting that this year the title will be dubbed simply Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Mm-hmm. Which is crazy. Which is crazy because I was like, "Where's Black Ops 5?" That
it's Cold War.
There it is. Yep. That's odd. I get whatever, but okay. But data miners have also found references to Frank Woods, operator for Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone, most likely as a pre-order bonus for Black Ops 6. With the Xbox showcase coming up in June, seems like a perfect time to reveal a new Call of Duty. What are you guys' thoughts on this supposed Black Ops 6? I'll start with you, Nova.
Bro, I've been off of Call of Duty for a long time, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think probably the last Call of Duty that I really solidly played was probably like Black Ops 3 or something like that. And so it's been a while. So it's kind of hard for me to get excited for Call of Duty games these days. I know that it has a huge crowd of people that's still playing it. Warzone's dope, actually. So let me take that back. I did play Warzone, you know. But no, maybe Black Ops 6 will be super dope, man, and we can hop back on it. Like, as long as I got the homies to play, you know, then I'm definitely gonna play it. So that's pretty much where I'm at with it. But it'll be dope to hear some stuff about a new Call of Duty in general. But the one thing that stood out is like data miners, man. It's like ain't nothing safe these days. Like you can't drop nothing no more. It's almost to the point to where you don't even get surprised. Like the surprises these days are the leaks.
Yeah.
As a consumer, we don't get a chance to just be like, all right, there's something cool, new, interesting dropping tomorrow, and we talk about it because it's all new to us anymore. Like, I feel like that's definitely a thing of the past, man.
I agree. There's definitely no more surprises. Not like we are expecting almost everything. That's just the information highway that we're on, though. That's how it is. What do you think, Viking?
Bro, everybody knew that shit was Call of Duty Black Ops 6. As soon as I don't even know why they tried. Did y'all see the announcement for the showcase June 9th?
I saw the redacted part, like,
bro. I was like, come on, that's Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Like, stop playing. We can we can see some words make out. Like, come on, bro. Like now, unless they do a complete 180 and it's like some Division shit or something like that, but like we know where that head from, the 3-headed dog. Like, come on, bro.
No,
you ain't have to redact that. But yeah. But I'm sure that that was a good way for people to talk about it more. You know what I mean? Because everybody was talking about like, why you redact that?
Right.
Las Vegas says it's gonna be Black Ops 6 Gulf War. That'd be really good, man.
I'm mad at it.
I think my only thing with Call of Duty is I hope they correct their mistake with the last one. I don't know if they had enough time to, but because they've released these shits every year, and I hope that they slow down on that. I hope they go to a more live service every 3-year new installment type of thing. about every 3 years. To give these motherfuckers a break, bro, and then like really work on it. Because they can't. Well, go ahead. Sorry,
I was just gonna say they might just keep the live service game as just Warzone and just keep that going, and while releasing the other ones in parallel with it too.
Oh, that's what they've been doing, but like every year, I was like, bro, that's
they've been doing that shit for a long time now, though.
They have, man,
and that's why it's like you can't expect the new Call of Duty to have crazy new ideas and stuff if they're doing it every single year. That's why I thought the split was cool, because you got the Black Ops coming out one year and then the regular one and then the Black Ops. I was like, okay, that's a way, because those games do feel different. So at least like you're getting 2 different types of game per cycle. So I think
but like millions of people like play the multiplayer portion of Call of Duty versus like the Warzone, but like millions of players, bro. Like I mostly play the multiplayer part versus Warzone. Like
I
really
prefer the multiplayer too.
I
didn't, and Warzone didn't have rank for a long time either. So I was like, what the fuck are we playing for? And then people talk shit. It's like, bro, you can't even prove to me how good you are because there's no rank. So stop talking shit.
And they be cheating their ass off on there too.
Yeah, they do. But yeah, Day Reason said 2 to 3 years is fine with him. Like, just work on that fucking campaign, bro. Bring the old heads back. You know what I mean? Like, the campaigns are getting shorter and shorter.
They're phasing them out,
and shorter and shorter, bro. Like, the campaigns used to be fire.
Really good.
Like, no straight fire.
To this day, No Russian is one of the best ever made. I don't care. That shit had me like,
No Russian was great. There was a lot of great sequences in God. What was the futuristic one?
Infinite Warfare.
Yes, there were some good sequences on that shit too, man. But No Russian was crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No Russian.
That's the game. If you did that mission in front of your parent, you're done.
You're
done.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
For sure.
I'm surprised that shit got passed. Anything, bro. That shit was crazy.
It was crazy. That's why video games are so. I love them shit so much.
That was Call of Duty Warzone 3, right? Or 2?
Modern Warfare.
No
I think that was 1.
Modern Warfare 2.
That was 2.
Yeah.
With the airport and all that other stuff. Yeah.
When did that release? I'm trying to think of the time.
Xbox 360. That's all I know. Such a good time. See, that's what we had in those times. We had that.
2009.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. But let me ask y'all real quick though, like, because you said that you want the campaign to come back, and I feel like oftentimes on the podcast we keep talking about the next generation of gamers are more focused on multiplayer games. Man, is this another fossil? Want for us? As people that's been playing it for a while, and this is something that we love out of the game. But does the next generation love Call of Duty specific campaign for real?
Well, I don't think single player games has yes, you have that aspect of you're appeasing several different audiences with Call of Duty every year, right? Like you have your old heads that buy it for just the campaign and nothing else. They don't even play multiplayer, right? You got people like me that just do. I don't fuck with Warzone, but I just do single player, like the campaign and then multiplayer or whatever. So I think you're appeasing a lot of different audiences on that front. I don't know what the time is like, and they have that data, so I'm sure they know if there's been a drop off or whatever. But there's also been a drop off in quality when it comes to the campaign, because if you think about it, Call of Duty used to have the best first person shooter campaign.
I agree. Since Call of Duty, the world one, any of the World War II Call of Duties, boy, I remember getting off that ship and running onto that beach. I was like,
bro.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Funny story about that. I just bought my first surround sound for my room for that. So like I tested it out playing Saving Private Ryan. I was like, oh, this is lit. And then because Saving Private Ryan just came to DVD or whatever. And then I played that was it World War One,
World at War.
World at War, bro. That shit was crazy.
Crazy, bro.
Riding on the boat,
bro. It was insane,
bro. And then like you had the ringing effect or whatever. I was like, bro.
Yep. That's why maybe to the point is that we know what them campaigns used to be, so we expect that's the bar is high for us for sure because we know what we came from. These new generation, they only know Warzone and multiplayer. Like they're probably not even touching campaign, especially because you gotta download stuff in increments now. So you might not even download the campaign type shit. It's like I don't even have that shit installed, bro. We only doing multiplayer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like. That's just sad truth.
Yeah, man, because them as a company, they may be seeing it like, all right, well, we can spend all of this money creating this amazing campaign that maybe a small subset of the customer base will play, or we can just spend more time and effort in the areas that the people are actually playing, and just for the campaign, the juice just ain't worth the squeeze anymore.
They ain't making no money from campaigns.
But they are, because why else would you charge $70 for it?
To get you in the door, to get you.
It has battle pass. It has a battle pass. It has a store. I'm not paying $70 full price for. We talked about this for a game that has heavy microtransactions and battle pass.
I agree with you. I'm with you, but they will pay that 70 just for their multiplayer. I think. I think Warzone. But I think Warzone will be a free thing always. But the multiplayer I think they just pay for that. Because I mean, don't get me wrong. After a while, after you beat the campaign, that's all you're playing. And I'm with you. Right. I think to be a full price game, I think you should have all that stuff. So I'm there with you, but I don't think they give a shit anymore. I just don't think.
I'm willing to bet there would be not a steep, but a steep enough complaint and loss of funds if that happened. If like we're releasing Call of Duty, there's no story, it's only multiplayer, and it's $70.
Now what if it's no story but you have zombies?
No, you have the PvE content. No, you could do that because zombies. I think get people to buy it too.
I don't think so. I think that's still multiplayer. Like
I agree, it's like I just feel like I don't know what they're gonna. I just know people are so into Call of Duty, it don't matter. They're buying that shit. But I'm with you that it should cost 70 for a complete game. I'm right there with you.
I think the I think it's palatable. Even like people complain super heavy about how short the campaign was on this one.
They did.
And it being the first, I think it was the first $70 Call of Duty. I think the last one was 60.
Oh, the first to make the switch.
70. Yeah. And then you're getting less content essentially.
Yep.
And the people really bitched about that. Like
people did complain about the short campaign. I remember seeing that everywhere for sure.
Yeah. So it didn't just to be like, oh, well, we're still charging you 70, but we scrapping the whole campaign. No fucking like Ghost and like what do these characters mean anymore for me? You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
No, motherfuckers Twitter would be on fire.
See, but I don't know.
I think it'll be one of those Blizzard moments like, you guys don't have phones? I would be just like that. Whenever they announced what's the name? Like me just looking at how they responded to it being an extremely short campaign and it being like a joke, right? Lets me know that if there was no campaign, now if they charge like $40, okay, right? That to me that makes sense. It's like Helldivers territory, you know what I'm saying? But charging 70, and no campaign, and it's the same as multiplayer, because this multiplayer has, I mean, this one has zombies and PvE and all that, right? No, Twitter would, I mean, like, socials would be crazy. And I think they would lose money on that. Maybe, honestly. Yeah. But that's my thoughts though.
Pretty good. Appreciate that. Y'all kind of just hit everything. I My only thing is I hope this shit's on Game Pass, so I don't have to pay anything.
Oh, it will be. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's all I want, and I'll be into it regardless. Saves my thought. I hope it has campaign and everything. So
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool, man. I think I personally, like I said, I like the system of when they were going from Black Ops to Modern Warfare. I like that switch because you got a different feel. I still like think about we wouldn't have Nuketown if it wasn't for Black Ops, stuff like that. That became legendary. Like that shit became legendary. So I'm all for what they got coming on next.
Yeah, but I see Lady Infamous is in the chat right now too, and she be on them Call of Duties. I'm curious, I'm curious as to what like super cool would y'all see in this new release that'll make that'll get you going. Because personally, in Black Ops 3, I really enjoyed the traversal system. You know what I mean? How you got around and through the map and stuff like that, and eventually you unlock things and you can do your ultimate attack, all that blah blah blah. Right? What would y'all want to see in this new Black Ops 6? That's like, yo, this is gonna be heat.
I need good kill streaks. That's it. Usually I need them just to feel like I want to earn them. Like for sure. And I think that's what Call of Duty, that's what we know. It's like I get 3 kills, UAV. I get this. Like that chopper gunner, AC 130, bro. Like that's a big part of Call of Duty. Like, I love like kill streaks, so it gives you something to strive for. So just give me some good ones. Give me some shit that's not too OP, and switch it up. Give at least one weird ass like fucking kill streak, like a poison gas bomb or some kind of crazy shit. Like I just give me at least one of those that you gotta get 10 kills for, and keep the nukes. It'd be all right. The formula is just so there for them. They just gotta do some shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like and they could even take an opportunity that if you drop some poison, maybe you could blend the two together. You drop the poison, you turn the other people into zombies. You know what I mean? The game is over like you dropped the nuke. But then you just get to kill it. You know what I'm saying? Get some extra pleasure other than just dropping a nuke, everybody die, you in the game. You feel me? Yeah. So the things they could do. What you think, Viking?
What are you guys asking? What can they do? What am I looking forward to, or what they can do?
More specifically, like what could they do like that will be like, oh snaps, like I need to play this. What could they show you? In the reveal. That's like, all right, this is for me.
I mean, I guess don't change it up to because the multiplayer to me is already good, like really good. Yeah, I don't know. At first, I wasn't a huge fan of like the crazy ass skins and shit. You know what I mean? But it's grown on me, bro. Them shits is funny as hell now. Or whatever.
Once I saw the Nicki Minaj, I was like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, they do like bunnies and cats and like all kinds of crazy shit, bro. Like it doesn't take itself seriously in the multiplayer anymore, so that's cool. Like the kill joints is cool. I really don't know for multiplayer, man. Like, cause I always have a good time with the multiplayer portion. I think my only gripe has always been campaign.
Yeah.
And you can be critical on a campaign for sure.
Yeah.
I really haven't had any. That's just me though. Like I play that shit mad casually, bro. Like I just sit down. I want to play a couple matches. I have a good time, and I'm off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've never gotten deep into it. So I'm like a super casual Call of Duty player, bro. Like so.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Right. What's name brought up that and I had to look it up while you guys were talking, which is why I was probably a little fucked up. Jazo said Black Ops 4
I saw that.
was 60 with no campaign, whatever, and he is right. It did not have campaign. But consequently, Black Ops 4 lost some sales due to its decision to cater only to a section of its fan base. And Black Ops 4 was also considered a commercial disappointment.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's always someone who's saying that shit weak. There's always, with the Call of Duty, there's always like, nah, that shit whack. This one's better. Black Ops 2 is goated type shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's still number 11 on the charts as far as most sold Call of Duty. right?
Damn. That's a lot of
but
Call of Duties, man. What's
it's
number one?
Black Ops, the first one.
Is the most sold?
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 3 was second.
What?
Dang.
Black Ops 2 was 3.
Dang, Modern Warfare 1 and 2 didn't sell?
Bro, that's
they
crazy.
sold, but I know Black Ops sold though. People love Ops.
This is yeah, then Black Ops Call of Duty Ghost number 4. Black Ops 3, 5. Modern Warfare 2 was number 6.
Okay.
Is that the new one or the old one?
The old one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
And Advanced Warfare number 7. World War 2, 8. And then Modern Warfare, the original, was 9.
Mm-hmm.
World at War.
Yeah,
10.
Nobody likes World at War, but I don't get it.
I
did too. The dogs, get out.
Mm-hmm.
Is it had old ass weapons, didn't it?
It's the old
one.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why people
but like the weapons were strong though. You know how sometimes they give you them old ass weapons and they don't really be hitting for real. You might have 1 or 2 weapons, but nah, like they had the dogs, bro. At least the dogs, the bouncing betties, the sticky grenade, bro. They was going crazy on World.
I think that was the first zombie introduction too. Was World at War.
I think so too. Yep.
As a side thing, not even a serious thing, and it became the biggest part about the game at one point. Like, damn, y'all really like zombies.
But gentlemen, all those Call of Duties I just listed off this year, gentlemen, this year, servers back on, campaign available, every single one of them on Game Pass.
Dang.
Servers on. Whenever the deal went through for the ABK deal, them servers came back on.
That is so cool though. Like, so people can just go back and play whichever one they want with multiplayer and stuff.
Yes.
That's hard.
So as long as they get that integration done, well, bro, listen. All of them. Is there 16, 17, or 18 of them motherfuckers? Bro, they're all coming.
That is crazy to think about. That is a lot of freaking Call of Duties. It's Black Ops 6, bro. Like,
yes, bro. I'm playing so many of them campaigns back, bro.
I feel
because a lot of them I had physical. You know what I'm saying? I probably traded them shits in. You know what I'm saying?
Modern Warfare got traded right with Modern Warfare 2. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I didn't keep old. I didn't never keep them.
GameStop gave you all but $2 for that.
Bro, they be hoeing you when you try to come back there, bro. Hold on, real quick. I bought, what was it? Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, bro. I bought it and I beat it in one sitting. The game was only 4 to 5 hours. I was pissed. I returned it to GameStop the next day, bro. Half price.
Yep.
The next day, bro.
They don't care, bro. They was like, they gonna upcharge. They gonna just take $5 off that thing and resell it.
Quick. It's crazy.
Ass. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I was a child. I've been holding this anger for 20 some odd years, bro.
Me and GameStop got stupid beef. I stopped fucking with them for sure. I was like, I'm not supporting y'all no more. So I'm glad the games with digital. I was like, y'all are useless. Oh
yeah, that's fucking funny, bro. We got 187 people watching me. Y'all hit that like button. Actually, I'm not going to say it nicely. Hit the like button. Hit it now. You see that sub button right there too? Hit that too, if you haven't already. Turn that bell on, and I won't send Kendrick after you. Okay? I'll send the boogeyman after you. Take him like 7 to 10 days to respond to you, but he gonna come with that heat. He gonna know if you're a good dad or not.
Damn,
okay,
do that,
them size 7 shoes don't matter. You feel me?
Yeah, they do not. Damn,
y'all hit that thing, man. If you're on Twitter watching, please, man. I know it's hard. And there's not a link on Twitter that brings you over because integration of that shit is ass. So what you do is just go to YouTube, you look up the Longhouse Gaming Podcast. We're right there. I think our SEO is good enough to where if you just type in Longhouse, I think we pop right up. I think we Gucci now. And just click that. We are so close to 2,000.
Yeah.
Bro, 2,000. We just started in December 5th. I'll remember that. Do you remember the time? Yep. December 5th.
All right, Mike Jack.
Right.
And we almost hit two. Listen, bro. Craziness. Y'all hit that sub button, bro. Tell your mama, your friends, your sister, your auntie, your nephew, your niece. Tell you if your dog got a YouTube account, your hamster, tell them to hit that sub button, bro. All right, man. Let's move on to the next. We got Nova. What's up, baby?
Sir. Hey, man. Sam Hollister over at The Verge reports that Asus won't say if the ROG Ally SD card reader will ever be truly fixed. Last July, Asus confirmed that the SD card reader issue and suggested it might be due to a temperature problem, writing that under certain thermal stress conditions, the SD card reader may malfunction. It released an update that can also that increased the gadget's fan speeds to compensate with the additional heat that it has. But mods on the subreddit still advise against using the SD card because the device returns from RMA, which is, you send it in to get it repaired and you get it back. As recently as that month, still have some of the same issues that they were having. So 9 months later, the company themselves, I think this was about 2 weeks ago, had released a statement that the U.S. Owners of the device will have their warranty extended to 2 years, which is super dope, right? But it's Sean Hollister asked specific questions to them to see, hey, like how close are we to getting this fixed? And they pretty much dodged the questions. It's like, hey, we're gonna handle it not when we handle it. That's pretty forceful, but they said we got it. We're on to it, And then when he tried to remind them that they didn't answer any of the questions that he presented them to any specific level to get any details out, they waited 2 days and came back and said, hey, that's all we got for you. This is all we gonna, this is the only information we're gonna release to you right now. So I've been wanting to get one of these for a while, man. I've been on the hunt looking for me a nice solid handheld. I know Viking has one. He loves it. And I know that a lot of other people, instead of using the SD card, they opted to use the internal SSD and upgrade that, which is very, very easy to do from what I've been seeing online. So, Viking, I'm going to ask you first, man. Why do you think that this is still an issue several months later after the device is released?
It's a 1,000% a design flaw. I don't know how they didn't. Maybe they didn't think that the temps were going to get so high. Maybe they thought, because I primarily use mine plugged in so I can get 30 watts. So the shit runs super hot, right? So like they probably tested it in a lot of different manners, but probably didn't test it with thinking that people's best use case for the device was going to have it constantly plugged in. And the exhaust pipe or the exhaust portion of it on the left side is right by the SD card. So the SD card reader. So when that gets hot, and when at that BIOS update, the left fan blows harder. It's not both fans, it's just the left one that blows harder, right? But I don't know how I don't know how widespread it is. I see a lot of people that this came out in June or July, right? July. I bought it a month later and knew there was an SD card reader, but I didn't care because I saw how easy it was for the SSD, because especially when I'm playing games, I don't want to read these big games, right? Like I guess the SD card reader, they have some decent read write speeds, right? But I want that shit coming off of the big boy inside. You know what I mean? So I upgraded mine to 1 terabyte, opposed to the 512 that it came with. But yeah, I think it's mostly just a design flaw. for what they did. They're being, and they also stated, like, God, this was a few months ago, that they had this warranty thing, but very, very few people sent their device in to get fixed.
I feel that nobody really wants to ever. Boy, I know when I had to send my 360 off, I was sad. Ooh, I was down bad.
Yeah. I still need to send my OG Joy-Cons in, bro. They still having connection issues. I ain't gonna hold you.
So people don't want to send stuff in. I feel it.
The reason why, for me at least, whenever people talk about these devices, I was like, get your ROG Ally, and I let them know, like, the SD card slot, don't use that, period, point blank. Don't even buy an SD card slot. This is how you do the NVMe inside or whatever. But if you have the money, get a Legion Go. Like, because to me, the Legion Go is better. And to MJ Dark, he's gonna fucking laugh at me for saying this. But it is better. But at the time, that wasn't out. At the time, it was just the Steam Deck, and it was the ROG Ally. And what the ROG Ally could do, I was like, yeah, fuck that SD card. Like, I would just run with the internal that I have, and then upgrade it later. I actually ended up upgrading it as soon as I got it, because it's a pain in the ass. Once you already have stuff on it, to like transfer. So, but that was pretty seamless. But I think why I give it so much leeway is it's a first generation device, right? I don't like that they dodge it, and they took so fucking long to talk about it. So I didn't. But this is something ASUS has always had a bad reputation for, was communication and customer service or whatever. Like, all ASUS products, people will tell you notoriously they're fucking horrible, like, when it comes to customer service. But yeah, it's a first generation product. The new one already on the way. And then they're going to phase these out. I'm sure they'll correct those mistakes. But to answer your question, to go back to it, I don't know how that passed testing. Like, as far as it's like, somebody should live like the exhaust. You guys know that the SD card is right next to
right there,
right next to the exhaust, right? But again, there's a lot of people that said, like, they've had theirs forever and nothing happened. You know what I mean? So, and they didn't answer that question about how widespread it is, right? But it kind of gives me a little hope that it's probably not that widespread, because barely anybody's sitting theirs in to get fixed. You know what I mean? Or if it's that big of an issue to most people, because it's not an SD card reader is I don't want to call it a nice to have. They sold you the product with one, so it should work, right?
It comes with one.
The SD card reader, is built in.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's not. How do you say? It doesn't alter my gaming experience, I guess, for the main portion, right? Like, there's workarounds. And I think most people who bought this device, knowing it was the first gaming, like, widespread gaming handheld, like Windows based or whatever, probably just rolled with the punches. I was like, I'm not sending this in. I'll just update the inside of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's but 100% to the design. I wish I could go grab it.
Design flaw. You can grab it.
Let me grab it.
I'm gonna throw it to Scale. So, Scale, man, what do you think about it, man? Because he said the exhaust is right next to the SD card area, man. So why do you think that this is still an issue for this specific console? Is it that?
It's definitely that. Definitely a design flaw.
Or handheld, I should say. It's not a console.
No, I got you. Definitely a design flaw, like Viking was saying. I also, that's what I had in my notes. With QA, hello? I don't understand what happened. How does this go? I don't, especially because it is like he said, it's built into the console. So it should be able to. It should be used and it should work. And it overheating like that, it just seems like it'd be a catch, especially if you're playing with it. You know what I'm saying? And you know the exhaust is right there. I'm sure you feel that heat. So that in my mind, I'll be like, man, I'm glad nothing's important down there. And then I look and I'm like, oh yeah, my SD card's right there. You could probably take your SD card and pull it out, and it's probably hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's probably a possibility too. So just design flaw and a QA. I don't know if they're not listening to QA or what. I don't know how this did not get seen. But I will say, as far as how they're handling it, I think a part of it goes to people not sending it in. I think another part goes into people probably just switching to internal SSDs. I feel bad for people who had their save data and everything on those things and it burnt up. They're fucked. Like, they're just done. That sucks.
They will replace it.
You got to send it in.
Not their data though. Like, their data.
But it's mostly just games. Nobody's doing like. Nobody's.
But you never know.
Yeah. No, you think anybody's keeping data on though? They're just
data, like as in like using like mouse and keyboard to like surf the web and stuff.
No, like save states and save data. That's not stored on this or the SD card.
That's not most of that cloud, like on Steam.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have one.
I think,
That's why I think that's also
most of it's cloud data. Yeah,
and see, that's what my thing would be if people are just loading games onto this, then right. So there's really no harm, no foul. You just have to re-download. You're not losing critical data or nothing like that.
No.
Well, if you're not, and that was my thing. If you're not losing anything critical, then you're just gonna have to lose them games, and just get an internal SSD and then re-download, because that sucks. We know you're not going to send it. I'm going to get an internal SSD before I send that shit in the warranty. I promise. I'm not sending it.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people are doing.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. At least there is a solution. Like, you know what I mean? If there was nothing you could do, then the shit would hit the fan way worse than this for sure. So
like the Joy-Con shit was crazy, like with Nintendo, Red Ring of Death, the Samsung, those Galaxy 7 phones that was blowing
up. It like, becomes news. The fucking little Segway things, those things are catching fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that I think it wasn't crucial enough for them to be an outbreak of bad news like that, because I think people. I know that's what I'm doing. I've spent stupid money to say, I'm not seeing this shit. I'm fixing this right now. I'm playing right now. You got me fucked up. My shit hot, done. I got another way to deal with it. I'm not using the SD card anymore. But it sucks. It does suck. And at least they do have the warranty. They have ways around it to help you out and fix you and get you right. So at least they do that. But my last point would probably be, as far as responding to everything, they're probably just going to release the new one, and they're not going to give a shit about this one anymore. They're going to fix that issue. The second one's out. If anybody complains, they're going to say, get the second one. Hey, we'll even give us your old one, and we'll give you half off of the new one. Like type
that'll
shit.
be dope.
You know, stuff like that. And I don't know about half, but you get something. Still a business.
But I'm leaving here with something.
But I feel like that's why they're not tripping about fixing these, because they're going to fix them with the new handheld. So
yeah. Now I kind of agree with you on that one, man. I think the next version of the handheld that comes out is going to not have these issues. They're going to be testing it extensively. But one thing that I will say, that because Viking did name, like, you know, we had the Switch with the Joy-Cons, we had the 360, we had all these other things, but for those specific companies, at least eventually they came out and was like, hey, this is the problem, this is what we're doing to fix it. You know, with the Joy-Cons, I think you could still send the Joy-Cons in today for free. I think that console came out 7-8 years ago. I mean,
so can I say something on that?
What's up?
Every single one of those companies don't rely on hardware, like to make their money, right? So like Red Ring of Death, Microsoft ate that shit, but they could eat it because they do software.
I got you.
Right? Like same thing with Samsung, Nintendo, software. They make their shit off software. Like ROG just makes their money off of the hardware they release and nothing else. It's not cost effective. Like, I don't think they could. I understand why they're being so, like, as much as it pisses me off, I think I understand why they're being so, like, we not really gonna answer this.
Yeah, bro, I was cracking up reading that interview. He was like, they said, I was like, he is salty.
Yeah. Because you could bet your ass if this was a Microsoft device, a PlayStation device, or even Apple, right? Because they do software too, right? They have their own store and stuff or whatever where they make money off of. They would eat that cost to fix it or whatever.
Yeah,
it's really hard for these other players. Like if something happened to Lenovo, like Lenovo don't make money off of nothing else but hardware. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I totally get that. But I feel like oftentimes we talk about consumer rights on the show too. You know what I mean? So like in this specific case, I feel like we're giving them a pass to be like, all right, they're notoriously terrible at communicating and customer service, and yet we're still planning on buying these devices. Like for instance, if we were to go out and buy a car today, and we couldn't use the back seat at all to store anything, but you can still put stuff in the trunk, and it's faster, accessible, it's more convenient. People would be pissed the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? So,
but people have options to buy other cars, right? And like, what is it? And what does that say when people still buy that shit, knowing? Because everybody knows about this ROG Ally issue. Like,
it means that we don't got we to be honest, like when stuff like this happens, we don't need to be like, all right, well, this is kind of what I can do. I can buy a full price product. I may only get 75% of the product, but I'm willing to pay full price and then kind of navigate my way through the product when they're not giving you the product that you bought.
When you say it like that, when it's 75%, I get that. But I think to most people, like if it's 75, most people probably send that in to get it like completely fixed. But to me, this is like a 5% issue. Like, do I send it in for this issue, or like I still bought it knowing, and I'd never used the SD card slot. And most people, same thing, right? Like,
I just don't agree with that specific practice, man. I feel like that puts us as a consumer in a place to where we're showing people that we're cool with buying stuff that's not working. And we'll just but to each their own.
I definitely feel that though, just as a consumer. I'm not trying to get fucked.
Right.
So I understand that for sure.
Yeah, so I don't know what I would feel like if I didn't know. I'm coming from it from the perspective that there was already a shit ton of articles, and like within the first like couple weeks, a shit ton of articles and a shit ton of
it was in the first
videos
week that
a couple of weeks,
and on top of that, scale, I think within the first 2 months, I think they sold what, like 400-500K. It was like a ridiculous amount, even with it people knowing that it's defective.
See, the thing is, like, if it came out, it sucks that it does suck as a consumer practice, but I do agree kind of with Viking that like it's not going to stop me from playing because there is an option to not deal with that. Now I understand that's not cool. It's not
right.
But but there is something I can do, and that is weak on them. I'm not here to say it's not for sure, because don't sell me something that shit don't work. Like I planned on it. I'm an SD card connoisseur. That's what I like to do. You know what I mean? Like you said, it had it. It had supposed to have it and not supposed to burn up. Like, so I do understand, but I just think it's and with the warranty to help with the issue and to have the internal SSD as an option. I think that's why people were like, I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. You can still play it, you know what I mean? And if you install the SSD, you'll get a better experience. So I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But some people aren't comfortable opening up a handheld and installing these things. I just feel like there's just a specific piece of the consumer base that kind of got effed here. Other people, that are very skillful and knowledgeable and things like this, they'll definitely come through and, make the adjustments, and they'll get what they want to. So I think
it really hit the first day sale people like the hardest, because I would have been like, hey, my shit burned. You don't get no warning. You know what I'm saying? So for those people, the guinea pigs, I feel that. It's like, bruh, I say I paved the road so y'all can run. Like, but
it's such a but do I feel sorry for okay, I should rephrase that. Fuck, that sounds really harsh and bad. because this makes me seem like I'm some corporate overlord. These handhelds are extremely niche products to where the only people that are going to purchase these are people who already play PC, right? Like people who are in the know, I guess, of this kind of technology, because most people don't even know what the fuck these are, right? Like they know about a Steam Deck, they've heard the name, right? But like not a ROG or a Legion Go, MSI Claw, or
they're all Steam
any
Deck
of those.
They're all just a Steam Deck.
Right. So like everybody knows Asus ain't that it company. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to shit breaking, it's their first iteration of one. I think it just comes down to being an informed consumer about these brands and these companies. You know what I mean? And then like not, especially if it's the first one, bro, the first one that they made. Like, yeah, you're gonna wait to listen to and watch some reviews. You know what I'm saying? And then wait to see if there's any issues for a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Like FOMO will be hitting people hard, boy.
That shit hit me hard too. I still may be a pre-order day one sometimes. I'll deal with what comes with this. You know, so sometimes,
Even when it comes to new graphic cards, like people wait. You know what I'm saying? Like people wait to see like how that shit is because like they don't want to install it and the drivers be all fucked up. You know what I mean? And there's some like companies that make the second, like not the founders edition of the graphics card, but like some of them are messy. Like the hot temps get crazy. Like the fans aren't good. Like, yeah, I think it just comes down to me at least, like being informed with your purchase. But like I said, if I could do it all over again, knowing what I know, especially when it comes to battery life of these products, the Legion Go would be the way to go because you get insanely good battery life with these handhelds with that.
That is cool. That was the issue I had as a true handheld. And I know that it's a powerful system and battery life is consumed, but you know, the true handheld, we think of like Game Boy, Switches, DSs. You think of that battery lasts a good minute. So it was tough to hear, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, but look at what you're looking at, dude. Shit's running powerful.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I came to think. I was like, yeah, I could get a Steam Deck, but like looking at the benchmarks for all the games, bro, like there's an outlet next to me everywhere I go. Like I could just plug that bitch in and I don't care about it. You know what I mean? Like even when I was on my 12-hour, 13-hour flight from Norway to the States, bro, like there was a fucking socket there. Played Starfield the whole time.
That'd be lovely.
That's
why I want one. And that's why I like these because I want a gaming laptop, but damn, this could damn near take the place. You know what I mean? Like I like it.
Yeah, like whenever I got it running like good, like my son has a gaming laptop and my shit, and because the screen's so small, so I can do 720p, upscale it still look amazing on that screen, right?
Yeah.
And I was getting better frames than him on his games, like to try to make it look 1-to-1 looks wise. You know what I mean? It's a crazy piece of tech, bro. Like it's one of my favorite purchases I've ever made. Because I think I played half of fucking Baldur's Gate on that thing. No issues.
That's crazy.
Even in the city Act 3.
That game was running tough on my shit. Sure. I was getting hell. I would blow some shit up. And it definitely stuttered. Stuttered. I'm like, damn it. It would have looked cool. I would have see the vision.
Yeah, but I sound so bad here, bro. Like I'm not trying to be like that, but consumer rights all the way. Like when it comes to shit, bro, like 1,000%. It's just knowing what I know about. I guess because I'm in the inside looking in. I guess you know what I'm saying. Like I knew about it beforehand. Like.
Because I know you as a consumer, like you go do your research, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't meet many of those types of individuals when in regards to tech stuff. Like they get wrapped up in the these are the tech specs that I'm gonna be getting, and they compare it with the other devices, and you expect to be getting what they told you could get,
Yeah.
But I feel you though, man. Like I do feel like some of the onus is definitely on us as a consumer. We should be, looking to see what's out there for real. Let some other people, test some stuff out before we start buying too. But for all those people that's testing stuff out, that's not us. You know what I mean? There's only one of us, and it's many people that's getting, hit over the head for issues like this. So I just feel like,
I feel worse for like the little Timmies who got that as a gift, you know what I'm saying, from grandma. It's like, he gonna do that and be like, it's not working.
I just need to take it apart, grandma, and put this SSD. She gonna be like, boy,
take it apart.
Take it apart.
Give me that.
Boy, we got these SD cards, boy. Yeah. So
it's crazy. I mean, I try to think it that way, but I just know ain't no 9 or 10-year-old little Timmy getting one of these. You know what I mean?
Rich little Timmy is getting it. Oh yeah.
If he knows about it, probably. If he knows about it. But like I guess, but if my kid asks for something tech, I guess it's just people being not informed, I guess.
That's the majority of us.
We in America though, bro. Like of course these companies gonna try to hit us over the head. How they market shit. How they do PR, you know what I'm saying? Like how the language that they use, like it targets, like we aim for, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit, you know what I mean? Like never, like just go to Gamers Nexus, bro, and just and watch the video, and then don't get FOMO on new tech products, bro.
It's hard not to get FOMO. I'm sorry, it's hard for me not to get FOMO too, man. I am like, I need to be kind of first. If I could have gotten that Apple Vision Pro, I would have had that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I never buy, especially new iterations of shit. I never buy that shit the first couple of weeks, bro. Like I will wait.
That. I'm like that on like expensive shit for sure. Like even my phone, I can't even lie. No, my phone I'm pretty good. I usually wait. I usually get the second iteration of something new, I think. So I think that's how I'd be doing it.
Yeah, like the phones is fine because it's like when the first fold phones came out, I would have waited. Like
I would have waited.
You know what I'm saying? But like iPhone, like ain't really nothing to really worry about. Plus, you could take it in. And again, it's a different company. They make money off software too, and all kinds of other devices and shit. So they can flip the bill
that's fact
give me my shit.
But they got to do a little bit better to act like shit don't exist. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what made me upset the first go around. I was like, damn, they really are shitty, bro. Like they didn't like talk about it for like 2 months.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like when people had all these issues, but I think now like they have it. It's just nobody wants to send their shit in.
I do feel that, man. I just don't want to be without my game. That was really the worst. Same thing with the 360. I was like, man, what am I gonna do? I can't play shit. I didn't play shit when I sent my 360 and stuff in.
Oh, you know what I did when I sent my 360 in? I bought a new one and I took it back when I got mine back.
Bro, everybody
your hard drive. That's smart. Damn it.
People's doing that.
Sent that shit in. Like I did the red ring, the towel trick a couple times. It worked.
Yeah, it does work, bro.
It does work.
It worked, and then one time it just wasn't working no more. Called customer service, sent that shit in, went to Walmart, bought me a new one, was playing, blah 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 blah, got my shit back, took that bitch right back. What did you not like about it, sir? Just wasn't for me.
It wasn't mine.
No, I was just waiting on mine to get back. Here y'all go.
Appreciate y'all.
Kept it clean for y'all too.
I was like, damn, I'll be damned if you don't send me a replacement. These are my games I'm trying to play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but all right, man. That's all I got. Sorry, I went on some rants there. Shit.
Nah, that was a quality convo. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Did you already give your thoughts on it, Nova?
Yeah. Pretty much. Like, I think we all talked about it. I think that it's just kind of crappy on how they're not how they are responding on the situation. I think that it is a design flaw, and I think that they're probably gonna have a newer version of it. You know what I mean? Coming pretty soon. So They probably just gonna act like it don't exist until the new version come out, and hopefully it's fixed and everything's cool. But yeah, like you said, it's the first iteration, so hey, maybe it's not working how it should be.
Yeah, I would even warn people of the second iteration, like be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
like be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to offload my shit like a week or two before the new one comes out. Like I want to sell mine, and then buy it. But like I don't want to be a first. If this was like 9th gen, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care about it, right? But like, yeah, I want to see what that battery looking like. I want to see is it easier? Like, did you get rid of the SD? Because like running games off an SD card, unless they're like mad, like I just don't feel comfortable doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Switch is okay, you know what I mean? But like I'm not gonna run no Baldur's Gate off no SD card. You know what I mean?
It's just easier to switch in and out. You know, you don't got to open it up. You just toss it in the slot. It doesn't have the same exact read and write speeds as the SSD, but you know, it's
a good alternative. Why I wonder, like, if they'll have something to where you can put an M.2 in on the next one, like a Big Daddy. You know what I'm saying? To where you have like 2 screws instead of the 6 that are on here, and you just boom, plug it, and you're good. But let me show you guys the design flaw. So you have intake on the back here, where the intakes. Your speakers are on the front here. This is the issue right here. Your exhaust are up here, right here, right? Your SD card is right there. Right, like literally a couple like not even 2 centimeters from the exhaust. So it's rubbing up, and they probably didn't have any like heat tape or something to take away the heat that's right on the edge of that. Some people that got theirs back said that that's what they added, and they said that worked for them. Some people got it back, said it didn't work for them. But no, if you put your hand there, bro, and it's so quiet too, which is crazy, but you put your hand there, it's fucking warm.
I'd expect heat though. It's playing powerful games. It gotta do that shit somewhere.
But it's so quiet. But the rest of the handheld cell, it's crazy to me how powerful this shit is, and like it stays so cool. You know what I mean?
Except for that SD card.
Yeah, that SD card. Burn it up. Yeah. It's just crazy. It's like they should have added it like at the bottom, just anywhere aside from.
That's probably the only spot that could make it work right. I didn't know that's how it'd be when you got a small form factor. You have to put that shit exactly where it has to go. You don't have options.
It's a great fight. It's my favorite device I think I've ever purchased, man. It's so fucking good.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah. But that Legion Go looking nice though. Damn, it looks so good, bro. So yeah. All right, man. So I guess we are over. Still got 194 people watching. Thank you guys. Hit that like button. If you can. Yo, guys. We did that.
Yes,
chat was good. Yeah. All right. So Nova, you want to break it down and tell these fine folks where they can find you and all that goodness?
Yes, sir, Ski. Yes, sir, Ski. So yeah, like you said, there's 194 people around, man. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on. I go by Supernova. You can find me on Twitter. You know, on screen, you see that. If you're not on screen, you catch us on Buzzsprout or any of the other plethora of podcasting things that we're on. I go by Super_Nova Gamer. On Twitter, man. And as we're sitting here on the Friday Eve, aka Thursday, man, go ahead and enjoy yourself, man. Have a good time. Get you some good eats, get you some good drinks, and head into the weekend pretty nice, man. Appreciate y'all from coming out. And for the kids.
Yes, sir.
Scale. Tell these motherfuckers about your dope ass stream, bro.
What up?
You cooking with gas now, baby. You over there. You got the new CPU. You got the new GPU. You're cooking with gas, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Boy said I only got he said my monitor's only 240 hertz, but I'm hitting 700 frames per second.
My monitor is 144, baby. Yeah, but the computer is good. I'll just say that. But yeah, man. Okay, I'm actually about to be playing more stuff now, more quality streams. So check me out. I go by BLAQQ SKELLINGTON with 2 Qs. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Valorant, Tekken, maybe something else, but come check it out, man. It's a good show. Love y'all. Appreciate all the donations. I don't know.
All right, man. Oh yeah. Dang. Okay. Cool. Sweet. $2 scares me, bro. Like it's going the $2 slander. You know what I'm saying? Victim motherfucking thing. Making it. Let's see. It is slander. See what I thought it. I didn't read it all the way. I just saw amazing and then Kendrick approved. Amazing.
He wants
episode.
problems always.
Amazing episode, ladies. Kendrick approved. You can fuck off, Vic. I love you though.
Appreciate it too, Vic.
No, we don't appreciate it.
Appreciate it too, Vic. For the kids, you know. I'll take a lump or two, you know what I'm saying, for the kids.
For the kids, man. That's right, Web Dave, Longhouse crew in 2 weeks on the Gamers Council. That's right, baby. We'll be there the whole game. We live, baby.
Yep.
That's gonna be a good time, man. We should have Sony's reports and Square's financial reports by then as well, I believe.
Square. Curious about Square.
Definitely.
No, it's coming up that week, actually. I think we're on there the 12th, and I think it's like the 15th, 16th, or something like that. We'll check it out, though. Well, I'll figure it out. Yeah, Vic trying my patience. You know what? It's all love, though. You know, like I love that guy. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we're friends. Otherwise, I'm YNW Melly. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That bar will reach the edge of time, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I hear it, I just go, you can listen 300 times, bro. It's just so hard. Guys, it's been love. I appreciate all y'all checking us out, watching us, listening to this bullshit. You know, I never realized how hard podcasting can be until you start doing it. So, like, anybody in chat, you might really hate me for saying this. Anybody I've ever, because like sometimes your thoughts aren't clearly laid out, right? Like, and you say some stupid shit. I've said plenty of stupid shit on this podcast, right? But I think what separates us from some other people would be like, they're just like, oh, no, I wasn't wrong. Like, I didn't say it like that. Took it out. Like, I'm like, yeah, I fucked up. I said some dumb shit, right? Yeah. But it's so hard. Like, you're really just farting into a mic. You do your research, but then you go off of that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be farting into a mic all the time, bro. Like, so big ups to everybody that's out there podcasting. Whether we agree or disagree, man, shit's tough. Mm-hmm. But yeah. But anyway, y'all can catch me on Twitter, man. We doing big things. If any of y'all know anybody at Xbox, tell them to send us some FanFest tickets and some showcase tickets. Mm-hmm. And we'll be on the plane in in June. Send them things.
Please and thank you.
Other than that, man, peace out, man. Love y'all. I think that's all I got, bro. Vic, go wash your ass, man. And make sure you get the gooch real good and throw up the set.